Check out what Harrison Floyd is saying about Fani Willis. Willis got real quiet real quick because she's in real trouble. So it all really came down because Fani Willis violated one of the Maryland laws, which is basically saying you're not allowed to phone tap somebody and record the conversations unless you're like law enforcement or you got a warrant. Fani Willis didn't have either one of those. So it's a straight felony. This is a big deal in Maryland. And right now, she may be feeling some jail time. Now, the jail time, we don't exactly know how long it's going to be, but right now, Fani Willis is trying to wiggle herself out of this. A crime's a crime, a felony's a felony. And Fani Willis right now is going down with it. Floyd also goes on saying, why are you challenging an open records request and triggering a lawsuit seeking White House communications if you didn't do anything wrong? Fani Willis is not innocent at all, and it's not just about this whole wiretap situation. It's also several other things we'll get to. Fani Willis, Fulton County District Attorney, is now claiming in court papers that she is not capable of being sued, has moved to dismiss an open records lawsuit from Just the News to obtain communications between her office and the Biden White House. This doesn't look good. Right? And if you look at Fani Willis and the whole lot of other stuff, if this was any other person, people have said numerous times, one, she would have easily been kicked out of this trial, and two, she would have been in jail. And then when you also look into the Fani Willis office, it's now flagged for high risk practices, and especially with the Fulton County elections coming up for the district attorney spots, I don't really think Fani Willis is winning at all. Right now, she's trying to sell merch, trying to get her campaign going, but it seems like going after Trump and his team just made this whole situation backfire. And it seems like in the beginning, Fani Willis seems to be a pretty normal politician, and now so much wild dirt is being dug up about her, it's no longer funny. And here is the dirt. A former employee who works for the district attorney, Fani Willis, turns out to be a whistleblower and drops evidence. And Fani Willis basically fired this person. And the whistleblower said that a lot of the federal funds were used for getting MacBook swag and travel. Makes no sense. And the employee was terminated, fired, and was escorted out of her office by 7 armed investigators. The whistleblower also talked about misuse of funds and all that different stuff. Now, we can confirm that there was some pretty big relationships between Fani Willis and also Nathan Wade. $700,000 salaries. We're talking about vacations, wine trips, wine tastings, restaurants, super expensive stuff. What happened to the $700,000 worth of federal funds that's missing? So you also have that situation, which is making Fani Willis not really looking so good. And this is why you got this office being flagged for these high risk practices. So Fani Willis is not doing good at all, especially now trying to seek immunity and trying to get this whole entire lawsuit dismissed of her doesn't look great either. I mean, having her committing a felony and now, according to Nathan Wade, seeking White House communications, it makes her and the rest of this trial look really bad. I mean, if she didn't really do anything wrong, she'll just face this thing head on. But now she's trying to drag this out and trying to seek other helps and trying to get rid of this and trying to wiggle her way out of this felony. But like I said in the very beginning, Harrison Floyd said, hey, recording one of Trump's lawyers on the phone, in the past few months, super illegal. Floyd has a bunch of evidence stacked on top of the desk about the situation. And Fani Willis, according to many lawyers in Maryland, is 100% guilty of the situation. So let's see what happens here. This whole entire Trump trial is getting more and more wild by the day. Seems like this whole entire trial has shifted from Trump to the Fani Willis case, and more stuff is being dug up about her. It's not really looking so good. On top of that, we also have the elections for the Fulton County District Attorney's Office up, and there's a really high chance that Fani Willis will probably not win that. Right now, there's also ballot situations unsigned with no signatures, which is very sus. We got misuse of funds, 700 G's missing. This doesn't look great for Willis at all.